What's up guys, and welcome back to another video. Today I'll be making a lo-fi house, and this is a snippet of what I'll be making. Okay, so to start off, I'm going to set the BPM to 120, and I'll figure out a chord progression for the main piano. Alright, so I've dragged in this piano plugin called Imagiro Piano. I put a lot of effects on this piano. First of all, I've started with this convolution reverb to make it sound like this. Next, I put a bit crush on it. Then I put a tremolo with a very low frequency rate. Then I put a chorus with the low mix. And lastly, I put a reverb. Alright, so after messing around with the chord progression on my MIDI keyboard, I've come up with this progression. I've manually strummed these keys to give it that raw and authentic vibe as if it was played live. But what I'm actually going to do with this loop is bounce it out to audio, resample, and chop it up to give it that cool loopy effect. Alright, now that I've chopped this piano sample up, I'm going to process it even further and put more effects on it. Alright, so first off, I put this RC20 on the sample. It's got a little noise. Next, I made it wobble with vibrato, where I put it on wow instead of flutter. I distorted it a bit with the crunch and gave it some more digital crush. With RC20, it sounds like this. Next, I used the free plugin Vinyl by Isotope. I put on the 1980 setting and put the wear on 22%. Now it's really got that lo-fi vibe. I'm going to use this Tal Uno preset I just made as the bass underneath, and the preset sounds like this. It's a very simple init style preset where I've bumped down the filter cutoff and mapped it a little bit to the envelope, which looks like this over here. I'm going to copy over the bass notes from the chords from before, and of course I'm going to make it follow the new sample instead of the old. Now I'm going to chop the bass notes up to give it a rhythm. That's the bass done, and the two together sound like this. Now it's time for the drums. I've chopped up this perk sample that I found on Splice, and it sounds like this. Originally it sounds like this, but it doesn't really have enough swing, so I offset some of the samples like this. For the first half of the drop, I want to keep the drums like this, more minimal, and for the second half of the drop, I want to introduce more hi-hats. Another percussion loop for the second half. I've added another really lo-fi hi-hat loop, but without any effects I put on it, it sounds like this. It's kind of subtle, but I added a frequency shifter to pitch it down just a little bit, and then another vinyl to give it the lo-fi effect. I'm going to cut out the kick on the last beat of every 8 bars, to transition into the next section. I put in atmospheric effects like vinyl and city ambience. I'm going to copy the piano sample here over to the break, then I'll find a vocal for the break and chop that vocal up in the drop. Alright, so this is the vocal I found on Splice. I pitched it 5 semitones down from the key of the original sample to the key of the track I'm working on. And then I put a vinyl and a reverb. With the piano, it sounds like this. I'm also going to put some distortion on this vocal chop to make it pop out even more. The very final thing I'm going to do is copy over this percussion loop to the last 8 bars of the break. That's it for this production. It's really simple, only like 13 tracks, but lo-fi house is meant to be very minimalistic and chill, and I think it suits it very well that there isn't so many things going on. But without further ado, I'll play the final result through. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked the video, please consider liking and subscribing. If you've got any questions or you want to see anything in particular in the next videos, please leave a comment about it below. But that's all for this video. I'll see you next time.